You too! What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video with your boy T-Ron. Guys, today we got Lizzo is done. I think she's being called big too much. We're gonna see, guys. Hey, don't y'all be childish. I know how you guys get in the comments. Don't y'all be childish. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Tryna drop some fast shit, I might go pull up in the lab. I don't do the bragging, but I swear they know just who I am. Addicted to fashion, she tell me I'm cool as hell.
Alright, T-Ron Nation, let's go, man. Let's see what they're talking about.
Lizzo has quit, but what exactly is the real question? And also the reason behind it all. Is she talking about social media, music? What is going on? People have their thoughts and have been talking.
I like that one song that I threw my hands up. Girl, how you feel? I'm feeling good as hell. That little song, I like that song. She don't need to quit.
Is she talking about social media, music? What is going on? People have their thoughts and have been talking about this ever since Lizzo posted to her Instagram the other day saying, I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of the joke every single time because of how I look, my character being picked apart by people who don't know me, and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this. I quit.
Okay, I can understand why she feels that way, but it's a certain contract you sign when you become famous. Baby, listen, Drake is one of the greatest of all time. He gets hate. He gets, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay strong mentally, but it's good to detox sometimes, get away from social media, maybe deactivate your account. But that's what comes with it. Once you put on that pedestal, you gotta accept the good and the hate. So it's like, hey, I don't know. Let's see
I will
what they
say
talk
under
about.
this post, there was a lot of love being sent her way, with fans hoping that she's not quitting music and that she is okay. Others have been speculating the cause of her saying this, feeling like this might have something to do with the backlash that she received ever since she was sued by former dancers of hers for the work environment that they alleged she caused.
Hold up.
And this lawsuit is currently ongoing.
Don't y'all start. Don't y'all start.
As she is being sued along with her production company and her dance captain, Charlene Quigley. It's three of her former dancers that have made these accusations against Lizzo, her production team, and Charlene. The civil lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, making numerous charges, including several different forms of harassment, disability discrimination, so much more. Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez are the ones that are suing. The former dancers' lawyers said in a statement to NBC the stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seemed to go against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, while privately she weight shames her dancers and demeans them in ways that are not illegal but
Hold up. Lizzo was weight shaming somebody? This can't be right. This can't be true, right? Right? Am I tripping? Come on, we both know why she can't do that. I'm not being childish. Y'all are. Let's go.
absolutely demoralizing. This news shocked social media users when they first learned about the lawsuit, given that Lizzo has seemingly always championed body positivity, and these claims were saying otherwise. In regards to Lizzo specifically, the lawsuit detailed a night out in Amsterdam where she, along some of her dancers, visited a club where Lizzo allegedly pressured them to touch the nude performers there. It was a nude club, and allegedly she had not told them this information ahead of time, that this is where they would be going. And the lawsuit detailed other disturbing things that occurred at this club, like catching certain objects that were coming out of the performers' private areas. And
what in the... Oh, Lizzo freaky, y'all. Lizzo a little freak. Hold up, catching objects coming out of performers? What kind of strip club is this?
Club, like catching certain objects that were coming out of the performers' private areas and eating bananas that were also coming out of the performers. It was also alleged that this same night, Lizzo allegedly badgered the security guard to get on the club's stage until he submitted to her demands. And according to Variety, the complaint continues, plaintiffs were aghast with how little regard Lizzo showed for the bodily autonomy of her employees and those around her, especially in the presence of many people whom she employed.
I ain't gonna lie, I believe this, because Lizzo look like a freak. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes, y'all. Look at her eyes. You can see it. You can see it. Lizzo on some
Also
freak
accused
stuff.
of having weight-shamed a dancer, Ariana Davis detailed a time where she was questioned about her commitment to her role and her weight was brought up. Variety stated the complaint stated, in professional dance, a dancer's weight gain is often seen as that dancer getting lazy or worse off as a performer. Lizzo's and choreographer Tanisha Scott's questions about Miss Davis's commitment to the tour were thinly veiled concerns about Miss Davis's weight gain, which Lizzo had previously called attention to after noticing it at the South by Southwest Music Festival. The lawsuit states, although Lizzo and Ms. Scott never explicitly stated it, these questions accompanied by Lizzo's statements made after the South by Southwest Music Festival gave Ms. Davis the impression that she needed to explain her weight gain and disclose intimate personal details about her life in order to keep her job.
Ain't no way Lizzo said something about somebody weight. I know I'm not tripping, y'all. I know I'm not tripping, T-Raw Nation. I know
Forms
I'm
of
not.
harassment were noted in the lawsuit, and as NBC reported, in one instance, the former dancers asked to be compensated for their downtime at a rate 50% of their weekly pay, according to the suit. An accountant allegedly responded to the request by offering 25% and scolding them for being unacceptable and disrespectful. The racial harassment claim is linked to what the suit describes as comments charged with racial and fatphobic animus that were made by touring company employees.
Y'all think she done it? Lizzo? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This could be this could be a lie, but this could be true too. I can see both sides.
The dance cast compromised of full-figured women of color were ever spoken to in this manner, the suit states. Claims of religious harassment were also brought up against Charlene, the dance captain. Allegedly, she pushed her Christian beliefs onto the dancers and shamed those who didn't believe the same as her, and was also allegedly really inappropriate when it came to finding things out about the dancers' personal lives, like one was a virgin. And apparently, she put her on blast after finding out this information, talking about her private business in interviews and on social media. In the end, 2 out of the 3 dancers suing were fired. Ariana ended up getting fired for
God, Lizzo, hold up.
In the end, 2 out of the 3 dancers suing were fired. Ariana ended up getting fired for recording a meeting where Lizzo had given out notes to dancers about their performances. It's been reported that she suffers from an eye condition that sometimes left her disoriented in stressful situations, which is why she was recording the meeting. The recording had Lizzo furious, and Ariana was fired on the spot after it came out that it was her who had recorded the meeting. NBC reported on this incident, detailing what went down, writing, Davis acknowledged recording the meeting, saying that she wanted to have a copy of Lizzo's performance notes. The suit says, when Davis said she hadn't met any harm and that she'd delete the video, Lizzo allegedly responded, there's nothing you can say to make me believe you. Miss Quigley and Lizzo then took turns.
Lizzo gives me those vibes, though, that she could be on this type of stuff. Man, I could be wrong, guys. Put down in the comments if I'm wrong, but she gives me those vibes that she could be on this type of timing, bro. I don't know.
After castigating Miss Davis, Lizzo fired Miss Davis on the spot. Before Lizzo left the meeting, Rodriguez told her that she felt disrespected and would resign. The suit says, Lizzo responded by cracking her knuckles, balling her fists, and using an expletive to tell Rodriguez she was lucky, the suit states. As Rodriguez left, the suit says Lizzo raised both her middle fingers and yelled a slur. Crystal states that she was fired due to budget cuts, but the lawsuit points out that no one else was fired that day. Crystal also noted that she had spoken up at a meeting in which Lizzo accused the dancers of drinking before performances that led to a back and forth between them. And apparently just the day before this back and forth, Lizzo told dancers that they would have to audition again, according to the lawsuit. This led to an excruciating 12
Okay, y'all, either this is all true and Lizzo is painting a picture for everybody she's not really who she is, or these are all lies. We still, can go either way. This can go either way.
Rehearsal in which Ariana ended up soiling her pants because she was too fearful of losing her job to use the bathroom. And like I said,
Baby, you too old for that. You too old for that.
Yall was in that
You
meeting
too old for
where
that.
Ariana was allegedly getting yelled at for having recorded the meeting, and that was when Noelle resigned in solidarity. So we are talking about some pretty big accusations here against Lizzo that truly do not make her look good at all. And
bro.
like the dancer's lawyer had mentioned to NBC, I mean, everything about this is seemingly against the image and message that Lizzo tries to send as part of her brand. I mean,
she's not one of those.
She seems to constantly be pushing positivity in many forms. And so to hear that this is what's being alleged behind the scenes has certainly turned some heads and has a lot of people questioning who Lizzo really is, because it all just sounds the total opposite of her
I pray
public
she's not
image.
who she is.
Lizzo had spoke out.
I pray she's not faking it, y'all. I pray, man. 'Cause that'd be terrible.
All of this at the time the news broke that she was getting sued, calling these outrageous and false allegations. She posted a statement at the time to her Instagram that said, "These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional."
So what do y'all think, man? They could be attacking Lizzo. I don't know,
As an
bro.
artist, I have
can't
always
tell.
been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances
This could be
seriously
all
because
fake.
at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. I am not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know that I am not the villain that people and the media have betrayed me to be these last few days. I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something I am not. There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight.
That's what I'm saying. Would it make sense for her to, terminate somebody over their weight when she's pretty big herself? You know what I'm saying?
But I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me up during this difficult time. She tried to get the judge to toss the case, but her efforts to get it dismissed were denied. Certain accusations made against her were dismissed, such as accusations that she fat-shamed one of the dancers, but the judge is allowing the case to move forward to a trial. Back in December, it was also reported that Lizzo had filed for the case to be sealed so that the details were not revealed to the public, but according to reports, that request was denied. This also isn't the only lawsuit Lizzo is involved in. NBC also reported back in December that Lizzo is facing a second lawsuit against her, also filed by a former employee, a fashion
Why is everybody doing lawsuits against this girl, man? What?
who alleged her boss, Lizzo's wardrobe manager, mocked and bullied other employees, including the dancers. Lizzo tried to have the suit thrown out as well at the end of last year, and the case is still ongoing. People believe this is all the reason why Lizzo has said that she is quitting, because so much has come out about her. And like I mentioned, she has come out to deny these allegations, but the public, for the most part, after hearing these claims, has not been too willing to hear her out. When things are posted mentioning Lizzo, it seems to be met with praise at first, and then people are very much saying like, wait, didn't she do this? Or didn't this come out about her? And it seems like she is over these constant reminders of these alleged allegations. It's a messy situation, and some are wondering if she's posting what she did to try and garner some sympathy in this whole situation, but not everyone is willing to give it.
I can't
Some
tell
also
y'all,
believe
'cause
that this
I could see her doing both. I really can. Like, I'm looking at her now, like, you can just read some people. I can see the dancers being right, but then I can also see a dancer try to attack Lizzo. I don't know, bro.
from Lizzo
I don't know
has
her
come
personally.
after a wave of criticism and fat phobia following her decision to perform at a re-election campaign event for President Joe Biden on Thursday, because a lot of people were coming for her after that announcement. But either way, there's a whole conversation being had surrounding
Joe
Lizzo's
Biden.
name.
That's so random. That's so
She
random.
clearly does not like it all. Who knows if she's really quitting or what, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens as time goes on with her and her status in the industry, as well as her status with these lawsuits. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in...
Y'all, I don't know what to think, TR Nation. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know her personally, but I can see her, like, having that thing about where she gets in, like, over her head, starts, I don't know, guys. Put that in the comments what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Guys, I got some vlogs on the way. I just got a new camera, new vlogging cameras in the kitchen right now. Hey, we got some lit vlogs on the way. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, if you enjoyed it, man, leave a like. And like I always say at the end of my videos, TR Nation, stay you, man. Always, always, always stay you. And I love you. Peace.